Hello guys.
Hi.
Ooh, I like what you are wearing.
Thank you. It's from Guatemala, this skirt.
Guatemala.
It's a traditional clothes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, can you introduce yourself to us?
Sure, I'm Jael. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm 28 years old and I arrived here to Vietnam like 2.5 years ago. I am a teacher and a performance artist. I'm a crafter too. I make stuff with my hands also.
Oh, I love interesting people like that.
You are a teacher too, so you guys know each other before?
No,
I've never met you,
no. But nice to meet you.
I'm also a teacher. I teach usually from Monday to Friday, and then I also do media work. So, what made you come to Vietnam and teach?
So I was traveling around the world, and I was living in New Zealand before here. Then I had an art project in Hong Kong, and I said, well, after Hong Kong, I need to find a country around Asia where I can work, save some money, and continue my travels. Then I came here to Vietnam, started working. I fell in love with the country and the people, and I said, well, I cannot leave just like that. So I was thinking of staying here 3 months, and I ended up being already 2.5 years.
Right.
And I just got my residency card, so I'm a resident now. I'll be here for a while.
So, what are the most interesting things that you experience here?
Wow, many things. I would say the people. Vietnamese people is always relaxed. I love to see people taking naps on their bikes in the middle of the street or anywhere.
So chill.
I love taking naps, so for me that's ideal. And also to have always a break at work, to actually go home and take a nap, that's amazing.
Actually, they do have it in other countries, but I'm not sure which countries.
Yeah, I think before some Latin cultures, we will have the siesta as part also of the daily rituals, but not anymore.
So, can you tell me some more details about the art that you, the art that you're doing?
This one specifically is the also named action art. So the main focus of the art is in the process, not in the final result. When you do a piece, you're not looking to show any object or any final result. You just want the people to see a process. And at least my work is very related to my sexual issues and my emotional issues, mostly from childhood. My shows are just an experience, and mostly is to check the minds of the people. So I like to combine elements from performing arts. So my shows, they will include theater elements, music, dance as well. But in general, it's nothing rehearsed. There is no rehearsals before. I do create some sort of storyline, but it's mainly concepts, with like double meaning, etc. It's for the people to think. I don't like to give the information very easy.
Yeah.
I like to make the people think a little bit extra.
Yeah. Have you ever heard about that?
Well, performance art to me is reciting poetry with the true emotion that you feel when you read it and other people watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is very important. So to be a real performance, it has to be genuine.
So get back to your childhood. Did you live a peaceful life?
My family was very loving, but very close-minded in many ways. I come from a small island, Puerto Rico. It's a territory of the US, but it's in the Caribbean, so it's a small island. The mentality of the people is very close. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
It's where Ricky Martin is from.
Ah,
And
Ricky
J-Lo
Martin.
too.
Yeah.
And J-Lo.
Cool people, beautiful people, and talented too.
I can see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your parents were a little bit close-minded, you say. How were they close-minded?
Strict too, at least my mom. So anything that could give signs of homosexuality, they will always criticize it. So I grew up with this fear, about my sexuality. The point to get to accept myself, it was hard to just get to explore myself because I was scared. Of course, you think when you're a kid that everything is normal. Like you don't know what's bad. Many times kids are going through bad experiences without even realizing that they are going through something negative. And it wasn't until I started growing up more that I realized this is wrong. Eventually, everything changed. I was able to accept things for what they were, to forgive and to decide to transform that hate and frustration, transform it into art. So I like to do, for example, with my performances, I like to make the people feel similar feelings of what I felt when I was a kid.
Oh.
It's so beautiful how you can say that you had a peaceful childhood. I think that's because you feel healed right now, right?
Yes, I do.
How did that make you change in your behavior as a child?
It was good in the way because I learned how to act. Yeah, I learned how to be strong. I learned how to be tough. I learned how to keep things inside of myself.
Hide emotion.
Yeah.
So when did you come out with your family?
So when I was 20, I moved to a different country, to Argentina, for a few months to study. The main reason was to actually be alone. I needed to be alone without friends, without family, because I needed to explore myself. And after that, I came back home. I first spoke to my friends. They were very caring and they showed a lot of love to myself. And after that, I met my first proper gay partner, and he inspired me. He gave me the courage to talk to my family. Before, I've been always very reserved in general when it comes to sharing with my family. It was a bit sad, her reaction first from my mom.
Like she was disappointed?
She looked a little bit disappointed because she told me in that moment that my brother is also gay. So we're only two. She thought that she did something wrong. She told me that she was gonna pray a lot for God to straighten me up, and I told her, Mom, I'm not folded, I'm not broken. Yeah, this is me, this is what I am. It only has to do. I also enjoy sex with a man. That's it. But I am this, I am a man.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't change me.
Maybe she doesn't really accept it and she doesn't really support it.
In that moment, but at least to know that my mom already knew about myself and that she was fine with it.
And your father?
And he reacted really good. I would say
What?
that
I'm
our
surprised.
relationship even became better after that. I think he really showed support, and the relationship became better.
Oh,
That's
nice.
lovely.
Yeah, it was nice.
The difficulties of being gay stopped then? Or what were you struggling about with?
I think it finished, yeah, because everything was just here, inside my head. And then once I saw that everything was fine outside of here, everything changed.
So, about love life.
Love life?
Love life.
Do you want to ask?
You went to Argentina and you met your first love?
No, my first love I met in Puerto Rico. After that, we had a relationship for 4 years.
4 years.
We split it in New Zealand. And after I've spent maybe 2 years single, not wanting to know anything about love. Then many of my close friends, they told me, Jael, don't be scared to love again. Don't be scared to fall in love. If it happens, flow. Go with the flow. Dare to love again. You will regret. If you don't dare to love now, maybe you will regret in the future more than regretting having a relationship.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. But I love my freedom. I am very sexual as well, so I love enjoying my sexuality freely. But then I met up this wonderful human being here in Vietnam, from Russia. We met a first time and the connection was amazing. It was like a re-encounter. This is not just a hook, like, okay, bye-bye. This feels good. I want to keep this for a little while. We continued seeing each other and we're still together. It's almost a year already.
Oh.
9 months.
Do you want to meet him now?
Yes, is he here?
He is.
Oh,
Just
yes,
around the
let's
corner.
meet him.
So please welcome.
Здравствуйте.
Здрасте.
Wow.
I'm Arthur. I'm
Arthur.
from Russia. I'm 37.
37.
Where in Russia are you from?
It's not famous. It's Chelyabinsk.
Okay, is it a small place?
More than 1 million people.
How did you guys met together?
So it was in Muine. dating application.
Tinder, Grindr, Tinder, Grindr.
Tinder for me is too boring. Grindr is more fun.
You guys did have some fun?
Oh, fun and a beautiful, wonderful connection.
Even without language. I didn't
Yeah.
speak before.
Oh, really?
He didn't speak any English.
Lovely. So you guys are learning together, right?
Yeah.
Can you speak any Russian right now?
No, I just know a few bad words in Russian. But
Just bad words.
And coming back to you, Arthur, what made you come to Vietnam?
Long.
Long story.
Yeah, long story. I think I got tired from living in Russia. It's not easy for gay people.
I can imagine.
Actually, yeah. Muine, it's Russian village. It's the biggest Russian community in Vietnam after Chàng, I think. And a lot of my friends still live in Muine. I took my cats and
You took your cats to Vietnam.
Cats?
What a man!
they live with us. Two beautiful sphinx.
Sphinx cat.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the hairless
gorgeous.
cat.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one. Are they here in Saigon?
yeah, of course.
Can I come
It's
visit
our
you and
children
play with
now.
your cat, please? Oh my God! If they have a baby, can I have one? Please.
They had surgery. They can't have babies.
Sorry.
I totally want a Sphinx cat.
They're gorgeous, so elegant. They're
So
really beautiful.
I am just curious, when you first met together, what make you feel that you want to stick together till now?
It felt like we knew each other from before,
Oh.
and we just like, boop, we meet again. Soul encounter. Yeah, there's something special when someone touches you. Like you can feel when it's just a superficial touch, when it's just a touch of lust, or when it's actually a touch of love. Many times we're scared to name or use the word love at first, but sometimes we can identify when it's love since the first moment. I think if it's present, it will be present since the start, and you just have to make it grow more.
When you met each other, was everything just perfect? Or was there some troubles that you met?
We were living in different cities. He was in Muine, I was here in Ho Chi Minh.
Did you move here?
Eventually, yeah. Or at some point at the beginning of the relationship, I lost my job, and I spent maybe 3 months without a job, so that was a bit of a hard time. And then he used like all his savings helping me for many months, but then everything just fell into place. I found a proper job after that. Since the beginning, we were also a team. When I needed
Supporting each
him,
other.
he supported me without thinking about it, which is another sign of love, I will say.
I guess that you guys have had a lot of good experience. So which one is the most beautiful that you can never forget it?
Really, we both have a really beautiful memory being on the rooftop of the house that I used to live before, and we were just lying on the floor and looking to the city, to the landmark 81 from the distance. We were crying together, laughing.
It were first words about love.
Yeah, that was the first. It
Because
was the
it's
first time. Yeah, that we
the
said to
best-
each other,
the best
"I love
moment."
you." Yeah, and it was a really special moment. It felt really magical.
I can actually feel it, like just being in your presence, I can feel that there is a strong love between you two.
Love to hear
It's
that.
really nice.